Yes, look at this. Not the name, but the... Where does it say? CGTN is funded in whole or in part by the Chinese government. That doesn't even fucking allow YouTube in their own country. I smell sexy. Who's that lounging in my chair? It's Friday, bitches. It's Friday, bitches. It's Friday. What? It's Friday. What? Yeah. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Detroit Wrecker YouTube channel. I hope everyone's having a splendid day. Yeah, that ain't fucking happening here. Oh, fuck, I'm tired. You know how tired I am? If the most beautiful woman in America walked through the door naked right now and begged me to fuck her, I couldn't do it. That's how fucking tired I am. I could do it, but I'd have to go to sleep immediately after. Well, what's new? It's Friday, bitches! I gotta get right to this shit because I just can't fucking stand it. I can't believe it. The Jesus Christ. The Boy Scouts are dropping the word boy from the name in Boy Scouts. What the fuck? You know? I mean, what the fuck are we becoming? Dropping the name boy from Boy Scouts. Because it has to be a gender-neutral scouting program. Because it's not like we didn't have the Girl Scouts, right? I, honest to fucking Christ, do not know what this world is coming to. These liberals, and here I know I'm going off on the liberal thing again, but I guess it's like the old saying, you know, the old adage. If you're not a liberal at 20 years old, you have no heart. If you're still a liberal at 40, you have no brain. But these fucking liberals, I did it again. I put on Bill Maher. They said, why do you do that to yourself, Wrecker? I don't know, because I guess I fucking want to get my blood pressure up. But I watched part of his last Saturday episode, or Friday, whenever the fuck it comes on, and it just, it's comical. In so many ways. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm really fucking tired this morning. I get up every day at like 4 a.m. So, and I didn't sleep good last night. Anyway, you're going to have to bear with me on this video. I mean, it's comical. These liberals, they cannot fucking stand it that Trump has not done anything over the top. You know, like they also, oh my God, he's going to take back gay rights and he's going to do this and he's going to do that. And he hasn't done any of that shit that they talked about. And the things that he has done, he's been very good at. Our economy's climbing up. You know, the job rate is way up. The jobless rate is way down. Unemployment is super low in this country. I'm not sure what it is, but I know it's very low. North and South Korea. I mean, basically, we're talking about the end of the Korean War. Is Trump 100% responsible for that? No. He's not 100% responsible for that. Probably not even 80% responsible for it, because I'm guessing that the North and South Korean governments play the biggest role in that, right? But it is, however, in his administration. Maybe it was the sanctions that he put on North Korea. Maybe it was getting China to agree to keep strict sanctions on North Korea. I don't know what it was, but I look on the news, and the North and South Korean president are holding hands. It's a wonderful world. There's a lot of shit. A lot of really good things that have happened since President Trump has taken office. I'm as surprised as many people. I did not have confidence in President Trump. Of course, I support him. He's my president. He's the president of the United States. I support him. I'm behind him 100%. Just like I was behind Obama 100%. Just like I was behind Bush and Clinton. And I was a little young in the Reagan era and the Bush 1 era. But, you know, I'm behind the American president. I support the American president. I don't always agree with the decisions the American president has made. But I still support my president. The Iran nuclear deal. Basically, Obama put Iran on the fast track to a fucking nuclear weapon. If you haven't figured that out by now, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Most of us figured it out when he cut the deal and went, what the fuck? And now we're hopefully going to get that under control. You know? There's a lot of good things that have happened in a very short period of time. So, but the liberals, they can't fucking stand it. And it's just to the point where it's just completely laughable. Bill Maher gets on there on his show and he just makes an ass out of himself for an hour. And maybe the reason I watch Bill Maher from time to time is because I recognize that he's a smart guy. Maybe he's really not even a liberal. You know, maybe that's just his show, his entertainment. You know, that's how he entertains people. I see that he's a smart guy. And because of that, I can't understand why his political thinking is so fucked up. So maybe that's it. Maybe this is just his form of entertaining people and paying the bills. I don't know. You know, we've seen people here on, you know, YouTube, and a lot of people are recognizing what I said in my last video regarding YouTube and massive changes, that, you know, YouTube has reached a point where they do not need content providers anymore. They don't need you. And a lot of people are recognizing that. Some people are doing everything they can to hold on to their monetizations. They will do whatever it takes. They will make the video that, you know, like I did in the beginning. I'm too tired to fucking do the parody again. But they will jump through hoops like a monkey and do whatever they have to do to hold on to their monetization. You know, working for the other guy sucks. And when you're doing that, you're just a slave to another company. I had asked Dana yesterday in the comments section of his video, which I'm sure, I guess I'm still blocked. I reached out to Ed. I wanted to call a truce. You know it if you're watching this, Ed. I mean, as far as I know, the only problem you ever had with me was the fact that I'm friends with Bruce and Elmo, and I suppose Will to an extent. I mean, I'm friends with Will, but I don't think that was necessarily your not liking me. What I recall is you saying that if you're friends with Elmo or Bruce, get out of here. In which case I commented and said, what the fuck, Ed? That's not cool, you know? So anyway, I commented on his video yesterday. He was talking about YouTube. And I think I said something like, and I just want to say it here, is that, you know, you have to decide whether you're trying to make money off of YouTube or you just have a hobby channel like mine. You know, this is my hobby. You know, it's a social media platform, and you know, one of my hobbies is making videos for you guys. I've met a lot of really fucking cool people on here, and I'm grateful for all the really cool people I've met. But other than that, you know, I'm not going to jump through fucking hoops for you know, the little bit of monetization that they give you. You know, like Will said the other day, it's bullshit. You know, it's these fucking people. They just it's just a fucking mess. It really is. I mean, they want to censor you so bad. I wanted to play that little Marcy Playground song, and I couldn't remember. I knew the lyrics. I smell sex and candy. When I did my Google search, I put in Marcy Playground, and it didn't want me to type in the word sex, but it was okay to type in the word candy. Okay, but the name of the song is Sex and Candy. But that wasn't cool to search. You know what I'm talking about when you type in underneath, it comes up. It didn't like the word sex, and then it was done with me by the time I put in the word sex, and it wasn't going to help me out any further with the search. But if I just put candy in, oh, Marcy Playground listed all kinds of things. You know what I'm talking about? It didn't want to help me with the search. So, yeah, I mean, if you're a YouTube person and it's your hobby like me, and you just don't give a fuck about monetization and all that, but I think it's going to get to the point where they're just going to fucking flat out get rid of channels like mine and anybody that's making a hobby out of it, because they want workers. No more talking, only walk. Google should, just have the communist flag flying in front of the building, Fucking disaster and a mess. I'm sorry if this video is rambling, and what the fuck else do? I always ramble. Like I said, I'm very fucking tired this morning. What else? What else? We filed a complaint about Trump's ethics. Giuliani made it possible, from the Washington Compost. Whoa, Hawaii's Kilauea erupts. Evacuations underway as lava threatens communities. That was just 2 hours ago. Wow, we have a volcano erupting in our great state of Hawaii, the islands. ATF agent shot, critically injured in the back of yards in Chicago. That's a fucking surprise. We're the good guys. Capacity crowd expected for a Trump at NRA convention. The ATF agent shot. Chicago's a fucking disaster. There used to be a guy in here on YouTube. He called himself Chicago's very own. Fuck, I can't remember his name. I think he just goes by Ghetto News Network now, but he used to document all the shit. He lives right in Chicago. He used to document all the shit. Chicago's a fucking disaster, and I hope Trump said he was going to do something about it, and I hope he does. Chicago's certainly way worse than Detroit. I mean, our murder rate is out of control here in Detroit. Let's see what the murder rate is. Detroit, Michigan, murders for 2018. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if we're going to get a... Looks like the murder rate in Detroit is 20.2 per 100,000 in the first half of 2017. First half of 2017, 136 people were murdered in that city. So that's where our murder rate's at. We're around 300 murders a year, give or take. And I'm sure Chicago's even higher. So, oh man, what a mess out there. But let's hope it gets better. Yeah, at the beginning of this, I was showing a video that it says it's a channel called CGTN America, and it is funded in whole or in part by the Chinese government. What the fuck is that about? I don't think the Chinese government even allows YouTube in that country, yet they're funding channels in our country. I can't wait till Trump, and I'm sure he'll make good on this, I can't wait till he renegotiates these trade deals with countries, and especially the NAFTA trade deal here. NAFTA, anybody that wants to argue about whether or not NAFTA hurt the U.S., I'll take you for a drive to Flint, Michigan, and show you exactly what the NAFTA trade deal did to the auto industry in Flint. It's strange, man. It's a weird place. I mean, it's like you can drive through neighborhoods that are completely empty, but you can see that at one time, not too long ago, within the last 20 years, these were all really nice neighborhoods. I'm talking about entire fucking neighborhoods, man, completely empty. Apartment complex you can drive by and just see right through the windows because there's nobody living in them, man. It just fucking... devastated the auto industry, and you know, I was in the right business at the right time, and you know, when the auto industry was going down, I was doing great. I was tearing down all the automotive plants. The only one left in Flint, I believe, is Truck and Bus, and General Motors is not going to tear that down. The last one I tore down was 5 million square feet, and that was the AC Delco spark plug plant, and that was probably around 2010, something like that. And that was it, and that's all there is to it. I mean, I spent the better part of 15 years in Flint tearing down auto plants. I mean, Buick City was an entire city. I mean, you're talking, fuck, I don't know, 15 million square feet, 20 million square feet worth of auto plants up there. It's gone. And then, you know, you have these auto plants. I was at a Ford plant most recently, and at one time they employed 10,000 people. And then when you think about it, it's 10,000 families and 10,000 divorces and 10,000 people on, you know, all kinds of, they turn to drugs and losing their jobs, and you know, and the kids and the children and the stuff that comes out of all of that goes with losing your job. You know, I mean, it's fucking devastating. And that was thanks to NAFTA, which was created by none other than our great Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan, the Reagan administration, was the administration who came up with NAFTA. It was not signed into law during Bush 1, and it ended up Clinton signed it into law. So yeah, there's no honor amongst thieves, gentlemen and ladies, which I doubt there's any ladies watching this fucking channel. Yeah, Republicans and Democrats, you know, they're fucked up either way you look at it. Oh man, what else we got? I know it's Friday. I'm so fucking tired, you guys. We have hand injuries in the guitar community. I injured my hand. Look at that. Fuckers, my fingers are swollen too. I was helping my neighbor, my Romanian neighbor, came over and he was like, Wrecker, I got the problem. The outside faucets, they are leaking, and so what did I do? I said, I got you, man. And I went over, and the first one I was able to just change the washers out, and it was cool. The other one was all seized up, and I noticed it was a screw-on instead of having to weld it on. So I said, fuck it, I've got a brand new one. I'll just put a brand new one on there. And then I was trying to get this other little valve open, and I slipped and fucking punched a brick wall. Not the nice kind of bricks. These bricks had like fucking shit sticking out of them. At which point my neighbor laughed his ass off at me, because right before that I was kind of bitching at him because he was standing right over my shoulder, which was fine, because he's always interested in learning about this kind of stuff. But then he started fucking second guessing me on shit, and I kind of got in his ass a little bit. I said, you know what, you want to fucking second guess me, you can fucking do it yourself. And so it's not surprising that he laughed his ass off when I punched the fucking wall on accident. But anyhow, for U.S. and China, lasers and missiles heighten military tension. Local election results, 2018 parties fail to make a decisive gains. U.S. warns China of consequences over reported missiles in South China Sea. Hey. Alright, gentlemen. Hopefully there's a lady or two watching. We need more ladies watching this channel. You guys let me know what you think in the comments section. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm going to fucking try to get some sleep at some point today. You know I love you if anybody else doesn't. God bless you. All that good stuff. Assalamu alaikum. Salaikum assalam. You know, all that great stuff. We'll see you soon. I got some more Randy Rhoads stuff for you guys. This stuff wasn't... the stuff that I posted has been on the internet for a long time. I just figured I would post it on my channel because I think it's cool. And then there was some other stuff that was cut up, and I made it into one video, so that's coming up. I'll probably just release that today at some point. So anyway, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you everybody that participates in the comments section and all that good stuff. And the word of the day is get some sleep. See ya.